Facebook Live, it's Tuesday. My theme song. Hello, one person. Come on. Hold, please. It didn't give me an option to start over. Okay, here we go. It's Attention Deficit Disorder Theater. It's Tuesday. Anything goes. Not acoustic. I decided to go electric tonight, just for variety options. Hi, Mom. I used to do 9, but for the Tuesday shows I've been doing 8 because I've been putting on movies and the movies last between 90 minutes and an hour, so I don't want to go past 10 o'clock. Hello, Chet. New Hampshire checking in. What's up? What's up? What's up, Dean? What's going on, everybody? Tonight's movie is 1986's Rodney Dangerfield classic, Back to School. It's backwards. What I need to do is put it up, set up the DVD player behind me so we can watch it too. But I'll be doing movie lines as I remember them. Hi, Charlie. Your CD got shipped out today. Any requests yet, or should I just noodle for 35 minutes? What's up, Paul? Hello, Alex. Okay, so for my local friends, I actually have a real live gig tomorrow, so roulette will be on Thursday at 9 o'clock. But tomorrow I will be broadcasting live, because why not? People who don't go out, people who don't want to go out, people who can't go out, people who never see me because they don't live near here, can watch the karaoke solo show from Quaker Steak. They brought Bike Night back on Wednesdays. I'm the third act back since they reopened. They had Blue the first night. They had Dave Erasmo last week. I'm playing tomorrow, 6:30 to 10. Hi there, Diane. Who wants to hear my new album title? Hi, Joel. So after all that confusion on Facebook, the post I put up about give me your suggestions for album titles and I'll give you credit and a free CD and whatever. I knew what was going to happen, but I was hoping for the one person to give me something that I would be like, that's fucking cool. There was a couple of good ones. Unfortunately, nobody came up with anything that I really loved. I have a list of album ideas that's a few pages long that I've had for 40 years. And the one that I picked was one that I just came up with recently off the top of my head. And the CD is in the works. CD Baby is registered. I think the album release date is the middle of June. I'll post that soon. And I ordered a batch of 50 off of Discmaker. So the album is in the works. It's finalized. I'm happy with everything. The album title is, are you ready? And I wanted a long one too because I had a lot of short album titles. So the new album is called Nightmares, Daydreams, and Other Alternate Realities. Yes.
Hi there. Are you a large person, pleasantly plump?
What's up, Nolan? Hi, Wayne.
Let's face it. Are you fat? When you go jogging, you leave potholes?
When you go jogging, you leave potholes?
You have to give directions.
When you make love, you have to give directions?
For you, Peter, do you look at
You go to the zoo. Do the elephants throw you peanuts? Someone wants to hear Eruption. Okay, let's see. That's the sound of a dirty pot. And I do it like this. Of that is not a bar trick. It's actually an echo pedal trick, which I don't have my full rig set up, or else I would show you that. But there's my quick attempt at Eruption for Dean. Paul Thompson wants to hear Escape. He's just a young one out of school, want to learn everything the hard way. He's on the street making all the rules. You can tell that he's nobody for long. They won't take me, they won't break me. I'm gonna skip around. Needs a little tuning. I'm falling out in the clear and I'm free. I've got dreams I'm living for. I'm moving up where they'll never find me. Holding on to anywhere. I'll break away. Yes, I'm on my way. Leaving today. Yes, I'm on my way. This is my escape. 'Cause I'm on my way. I'll break away. 'Cause I'm on my way. Excuse me for a second. I did very little preparation for this show.
You have no taste, Thornton.
Yeah, you're right. I married you.
Look, I don't have time to argue. Our friends will be here.
We're getting one of those shops right by your house. Cool! I'm glad you guys found something. Nolan and Charles Scroggins are opening up a new repair shop place in the Clearwater area. So once that is solidified, I will share it to everybody. Hello there, Brianna.
Fine. And Peter.
Dean Rock likes my album title. In case you missed it, my new album is called Nightmares. I almost said Daydreams. Nightmares, Bad Dreams, and Other Alternate Realities. Hi there, Donna. Yep, here's some originals this Sunday. Diane, actually, you might. I plan on practicing some for Quaker Steak tomorrow. Backing tracks are made. I haven't put them into the iTunes library yet, but that's my plan for tomorrow. So, original stuff is coming up. Brianna Franklin, Jesus. What about Jesus? Is he here? I hope he's watching. You can do that with your eyes closed. Maybe. Any Night Ranger? Yes. Which one? My attempt at the... Everybody sing, Rockin' America, you can still Rockin' America, Rockin' America. I used to know a lot of Night Ranger. What's the... I'm not gonna go too wild on the whammy tonight. I've got old strings and they're gonna pop.
No, never mind. I got my own here, so.
Millicent, you look charming. I love your dress. Don't you, Thornton? It's such
It's
a lovely shade of green.
Yeah,
Hey, if that dress had pockets, you look like a pool table.
You should try my tall and fat stores.
No offense. Oops.
May I speak to you privately, please?
Joel, I'm hired. I'm fired. Now I'm hired. I'm hired. Now I'm fired. Greg wants to hear Baby Dinosaur. That is a good one. I wish I had the track right now. One of my songs. Thank you, Greg, for requesting Baby Dinosaur. I gotta stop putting my hand on the camera. I think I somehow got my phone backwards again. Title is a little dark. You should hear the songs. Everything's a little dark. I'll tell you some of the song titles. If I can remember them. The first one was called Isolation, which I didn't want to write any lockdown COVID-19 theme songs, but this one happened to come out. But it's about not wanting to go back out in the world. It's about being happy, being isolated, and not wanting to deal with people. So it's the flip coin of that. Second one is called Cytokine Storm, which I learned that term listening to Sirius XM Doctor Radio channel. about the virus and everything. And what a cytokine storm is apparently what your body does. It's like when you get a cold and all that shit just drains out of your nose. That's what that is, I think. Look it up. Third song is called "There's a Spider in the House," which was the first one that I wrote because I found a session from about a year ago. It was like I woke up in the middle of the night. I had an idea. It was a hook. It's a silly title, and I have a quick Pro Tools session of it, and that was the first one that I started with. Very first song written, "There's a Spider in the House," which led right into a song called "Ghosts." And Ghosts is basically about things haunting us and being in our way that are preventing us from being bigger people. Spider in the House is basically about there's a spider in the house and you hope he just hides because you don't want to deal with it. Take it, honey, I didn't see anything. You're perfect.
You're perfect. Perfectly.
Charles Nash, you rock on.
Well, it was an honest mistake. Let's just call
Hello, Matt.
Yeah, but a great view.
Can you do Eruption? Were you around when I did Eruption 5 minutes ago?
I don't have any.
The last video. That's the quick ending of Eruption because I did the full thing prior. I rushed through it, but I did. Stop with the...
No.
Joel, he just did that. Hi, Sammy Joe. We need to set you up for a karaoke guest when everything gets back to normal. I'd love to have you on as a guest. Matt, no respect, I tell you.
Let me ask you something else, man. Do you make this bullshit up?
What else is going on here? Frankenstein? I'm gonna skip around it. Look at how young Robert Downey Jr. is in this one. I know what part Donald wants to hear. That's the quick version.
I got one friend, Derek. He's got no friends.
Now to see Florida's opening up for business again. Yes, it is. And I'll tell you what me and Kayla have witnessed since things have opened up. We went out to see Nolan and Spinelli played Shepherds a week ago Saturday. All of the staff was wearing masks and gloves when they brought your drinks and your food. Cups had lids. No more than 4 people at a table. You could sit close with 4 people, but if you had more than 4 people, they would make you move. So you could sit close with 4 people. That was allowed. You couldn't dance. We didn't see any harm with like one person or like a couple people dancing that were far apart. We didn't kind of get the idea, but most people respected that. But if they told you twice to sit down, you got booted out. I know Shepherds is really strict about that kind of stuff.
What do you think?
Where were we? Friday we went to Bongos in St. Pete. There was a solo act there. He was a reggae tracks guy with a steel drum. People were there. It seemed like every table was full. Staff was wearing masks and gloves. Everybody was nice. There was social distancing going on at the tables, and if people had to walk by, we kind of did this, you know. Everything was cool. Didn't have a problem. Yesterday we went to Jimmy B's and we saw Bella play, and we bumped into Melissa and Steven and a couple of her friends, and we shared a table. Jimmy B's is only opening the outdoor stage and the deck. If you were online for the bar, you had to take your drink outside of that area. That area was for dining, and if you wanted to have a table and get drinks, you had to wait for a server. If you were at the bar, you had to go back to the pool or someplace else. They allowed 10 people for table. That was their limit and maximum for tables. Witnessed a couple dancing, but if you're a couple, you're already a couple, so you have each other's drums. They didn't seem to have a problem with people dancing there. That was all we witnessed when we were out. Everything was just kind of what it is. I have my first solo gig back at Quaker Steak tomorrow night at 6:30 for their bike night. I will be going live for that. I got a little moth going on here.
The man who's been possible for us to break ground here today, Mr. Thornton Mellon.
These are great pickups, but for some reason they pick up atmosphere, something in the atmosphere and the air around here. It's not from the TV, it's not from the lights. I've tested this many times. They're quiet at other venues, but in my house, I get that, and it's really frustrating. What's going on? Drama Queen. Let me see if I have my patch for that. I do. By the way, I'm running straight into the Viper VIP 3, which I use for the acoustic here on Tuesdays. Now, this is a great overdrive amp patch, which is based on the PV 6503 with EL34s in the power amp section. Even though it's all solid state, that's their mod. So. She's the center of attention. She gets your heart by showing her affection. I think she gave me an infection. I feel sorry for her little proud son, yeah. She's got curves just like J-Lo. I'm not the only one feeding her ego. Things were always great and bad, but what's wrong inside her head? Drama queen got the best of me. Drama queen keeps on using me. There's Drama Queen for Diane. What's up, Adam Landry? Bite of romance. Let me give this a shot. Let's see. Yesterday has been and gone. Tomorrow, I gotta remember it. Tomorrow will I find the sun? Will it rain? The jester with the broken crown won't be me this time around. Love in vain. I say goodbye to romance, yeah. Goodbye to something like that.
People saying that
We love Randy.
then we'd reconsider.
Can you do Detroit Rock City? I sure can. Brianna Franklin. Ow! Oh yeah! Man, I'm tired on Saturday night. 10 o'clock, the radio's on at night. I hear my song and it pulls me through. Get up, down, tell me what I got to do. I got to get up. Everybody's gonna leave that seat. Everybody's gonna leave that beat. You gotta lose your mind in Detroit, Rock City. Get up, everybody's gonna leave that seat. Everybody's gonna leave that seat. Oh yeah!
Guys, some new books. Get some new books. will you?
Get some new books.
I'll tell you what, charge it to me too, okay? Here, pick a card.
Pick a card.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm taking 4 of those school sweaters, a bunch of pennants, some of those beer mugs, a few of these fuzzballs you cheer
Are you
with.
familiar with the song Godzilla that Racer X played? Yes, it's an old Blue Oyster Cult song. Wayne. I would wait for hours with a cassette recorder next to my radios, waiting for WPDH in Poughkeepsie to play it so that I would record it.
I don't think so. I think he was just having fun.
Showing my age there. Let me get to my top 5 in a minute, too. With a purposeful grimace and a terrible shout, he pulls on spinning attention wires down. Helpless people on subway trains scream, my God, I see looks in all of them. He picks up a bus and he throws it back down as he races to the building through the center of town. Oh no, say he's got to go, 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 Godzilla. Oh no, there goes Tokyo, go, go, Godzilla. That's the quick version of Godzilla. Okay, let me get to my top 5. Top 5 Tuesday today is
There are two kinds of people in business today. The quick,
the quick and the dead.
So rather than waste your time,
My top 5 is albums
series
that came on my radar that
and create
got me
physical
into that
from
band
the ground up.
at that time.
We'll construct our physical
And there's so
plant,
many bands that I love,
Set up
like
an efficient administrative
Extreme
and executive structure.
and
Then we'll
Winger.
manage our-
I started from the first album, so I'm trying not to count bands that I've had a lifelong
by looking at construction
admiration for, starting from the first album. So I'm kind of going for the middle album that got me into that band. I kind of went backwards.
That is immaterial.
Iron Maiden was one of them. I'm going in no particular order. I got into Iron Maiden
Let's say
at a
we
church retreat,
tape recorder. So you
a family church
Jackson Killer
retreat.
on
The,
tape recorder.
the room that I shared with another family's kids had a cassette of Maiden. They had Peace of Mind, and they also had Number of the Beast at the church retreat.
It's a fiction.
And I was always afraid to listen to them because the Number of the Beast album's got the devil with the marionette on it. But the first album that I ended up buying was Peace of Mind. So I got into Peace of Mind, and then I went backwards. So Peace of Mind from Maiden. Judas Priest I got into late also. The Screaming for Vengeance album, which is like, I don't know, 8 or 9 or 10 in. I saw a cover band in my hometown, cover band called Xenon. They were from New Jersey that did a lot of 80s hair band stuff, and they did a lot of Priest, and I went out and I bought this on vinyl for the first time. So that got me into Priest, and then I went backwards and got all of the 70s stuff. I got into Van Halen late too. I got the Fair Warning album because when we went to visit my grandmother up in Buffalo, the local rock station there played that whole thing. I heard Mean Street on the radio for the first time in that intro and I was like, what is this? So I got into Van Halen on the Fair Warning album, and then I went backwards and got all the albums and cassettes. I got into Rush late too. I'm pretty sure I heard Rush stuff on the radio. The local radio station that played rock stuff where I was from was WPDH out of Poughkeepsie. And hanging out one day, bored, and Tom Sawyer comes on the radio, and I never heard anything like that before. The guitar solo with no rhythm guitars, it was fat but it was empty, and that synth sound, that whoosh, the bzzz, got me in the Rush into Moving Pictures, and then for Moving Pictures I went backwards again, and then I followed them up until like around the Power Windows album. Like that was probably the last one that I got, and then everything after that I got one or two or three after that. But my love for Rush starts from the second album. I still don't have the first album, which is weird. The second album up until about Power Windows, but I didn't get into them until moving. I almost said Moving Parts, which is my album, Moving Pictures. Number 5 for albums that got me into that band for a lifelong love with. The very first Dream Theater album. Now, I know that I said albums that got me into the band in the middle, but the first Dream Theater album, I got turned onto it off of a tape back in college, because half of the guys went there like a year before me, and some of them bled into my first year. I actually met some of them back when they were still called Majesty. And this has got their first singer, Charlie Dominici. That's my top 5 albums that got me into my favorite bands of all time. Share yours in the comments if you wish. This is the scene with Sam Kinison.
Is she right?
We're watching Back to School, by the way.
Because I know that's the popular version of what went on there. I know a lot of people like to believe that. I wish I could, but I was there. I wasn't here in the classroom, hoping I was right, thinking about it. I was up to my knees in rice patties with guns and Edward going up against Charlie, slugging it out with him, while pussies like you were back there partying, putting headbands on, doing drugs, listening to the goddamn Beatle albums.
Hey, Professor, take it easy, will you? I mean, these kids, they were in grade school at the time. And me, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Well, I didn't know you wanted to get involved with the discussion, Mr. Helper. But since you want to help, maybe you can help me, okay?
All right.
Remember that thing we had about 30 years ago?
Back to business.
Conflict? Yeah.
Can you play something by Cinderella for Donna? Okay. Never was a huge Cinderella fan, but I did see them on a bill in Framingham, Massachusetts. It was Extreme Cinderella and David Lee Roth. And even though I wasn't a big fan of Cinderella's music, they were tight. They were a great live show. Because at that time, I was very big into Roth, and Extreme was from Boston, and I had seen them play in the clubs before they got their deal, and I was very excited to see Extreme on a big stage. Cinderella, okay. Every Tuesday, somebody asks for it. Stop talking and play. I count the falling tears, they fall before my eyes. Seemed like 1,000 years since we broke the ties. On the phone, never analyze. I'm sitting here all alone. Donna.
Him as another. And then I asked him
My wife
about
Cindy's
her.
listening in and wants to know if you can play some Tesla for Paul. Paul and his wife Cindy. Start off by doing that one slow. Nolan, if you're listening,
And his heart was going on.
you hear my dirty volume pot. Ah, damn it! What's the first line? Because I got Cinderella stuck in my head. I got the falling tear. Stormy night under jet black skies. Billy pulls in the town. Thunder rolls and the lightning bolts come crashing into the ground. USA, the USSR, put this system to the side. Brother man, man in the same way. All hell break loose. Bang bang, shut 'em up. Bang bang, blow you away. Here's your lesson for the day. Sundown, mama's there. Cowboy, cowboy, mama day. Sundown, don't be hanging around for the cowboy. Blow you away. Now I believe it's either next Wednesday or the first Wednesday of June. Den of Thieves is going to be at Quaker Steak Bike Night, and it's the first band they're going to have back, and we do Coming At You Live. Me and Raleigh do a cool little trade-off, and it's fun.
We were made.
We were made for one another. Philip. And I want to merge and incorporate it. And be
Have
romanced.
fun and be romanced and be loved. Now let's not rush into anything. Let's just start by having fun, okay?
Dean Rock, Frankenstein. Didn't I just do Frankenstein 10 minutes ago? It's the second request today that I already did. Andy Cabot. How about, I was about to do that Skinner song you always asked me for, but I can't remember how it goes.
Let's go.
I'm wearing my Olos shirt. By the way, when this show is over, I'm going to post on Facebook my one of the new songs I wrote during this album session, but I'm not going to release the song because it's kind of a copyright infringement thing. It's based off of the theme for The Simpsons, and I wrote a song tribute to The Simpsons, and I did a lyric video with The Simpsons font and the clips in it. So when I'm done with this show, I will put that link up on Facebook, and all of my nerd friends will check that out and share it. It's pretty funny. I think it came out pretty good. I think I might be behind because I'm seeing right now Charlie Johnson asking for my top 5. And I did the top 5. Top 5 albums that got me into that band. Now, there could be, I could do 20. I could do a top 20, but my top 5.
Let's see one more.
The first Dream Theater album, When Dream and Day Unite. I didn't get into Rush until Moving Pictures. Didn't get into Van Halen until Fair Warning. I didn't get into Priest until Screaming for Vengeance. And I didn't get into Priest until Priest of Mine. Now, if you missed the reasons why for that, watch the replay of the show. There's some stories behind some of those. I especially like the story about Maiden, where I was at a family church getaway weekend type of thing, and the kids from another family were playing Maiden songs, and I was kind of scared of it.
I used to open for the Diving Horse.
Stormbringer live streaming tonight. No people. Looks like things are getting back. Where are they streaming from? Like a studio or they out at a gig or something? Stormbringer, one of the best bands in this area, been around for a while. Play some great stuff that no other bands can even try to attempt. You're allowed to pat your head and rub your stomach. Actually, you're not allowed to clap because you can't touch your own hands. That's a joke I was telling all weekend.
You didn't do that good.
Thank you, Alan. I need to play my stuff more often, but this lockdown has shown me that I miss playing my stuff. But the reason why I stopped was because of all the bar gigs that I would get so burnt at that it seemed people didn't care to hear stuff they didn't want to, that they didn't know, which played with my psyche a lot. And now that I haven't been out and dealt with those people, I've been online with people who actually are watching and paying attention and who care. So I can come here.
You know, we're pointing out violent ground acquisition games such as football is in fact a cryptic fascist metaphor for nuclear war.
Well,
Cryptic fascist metaphor for nuclear war.
Supposed to meet my dad here.
Sorry, I had a little flying thing in the house.
Okay, well,
Parasite by Kiss was actually one of the first songs I ever picked out by ear. I had a Sears acoustic that I got from Santa Claus when I was really young, and that one in a long time. I don't know the words. You're very welcome, Adam. Dio, Invisible, or Push. I don't know either of those. I pretty much lived on the first two albums, Holy Diver and the other one. Why can't I think of it? And then I had the third one, which had the dragon on the cover, but it was Craig Goldie. It wasn't Vivian. That's where Dio started to lose me after that. It's the same old song. Got to be somewhere sometime. They never let you fly. It's like broken glass. You get caught before you see it. So open up your eyes. You are the driver, so let it out. Look out the power. Stand up and shout. There's some Dio. Alan Gottlieb for Do You Still. That's one of my songs. Off the Playthings albums, which he told me was one of his top 10 favorite albums, so I thank you for that. It's one of my top 10 favorite me albums. Playthings, my official second solo album. Check it out if you've never heard it. Some really good stuff on there. You can remember how it's going. It's hard to tell sometimes. Now I'm miles away from you. It's hard to take the distance. Don't let this mean we're through. Baby, give me a sign to show that you still care. Am I losing my mind? Is your heard one before, except for recording it. There's a lot to it. I remember one of the riffs in the solo is. Something like that. Good one, Alan.
Hey, Clark.
Colaborato. Oi, doodle bang. See?
Right.
See?
My girlfriend.
What's up, Steve Gio?
Pinhead.
I think I'm getting behind. Bob Brown wants Bohemian Rhapsody. Very cool lick you play instead of the keys. Well, thank you. Speaking of which, I'm thinking about doing next Tuesday on all piano. Something different. Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pull my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun. Now I'm gonna throw it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. Nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sends shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Oh, mama, the wind blows. I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Mamma mia. Beelzebub as a devil. Excuse me. Beelzebub as a devil put aside for me. So you think you can stone me and spit in my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out here. Let me see if I can get the chord. quick condensed version of Bohemian Rhapsody.
To meet someone for dinner.
See, Via, what happened to Facebook? I don't know what happened to Facebook. What did I miss?
You're working,
I
Can't
don't know.
work on an empty stomach.
You can't concentrate when you're
Brianna, thank you.
I really
My tip info is as follows.
Oh, come on, I'll help you out.
Venmo is GS Rock Music. Cash App is GS Rock Music. PayPal is Gary@PalisadeRecords.com. Remember, if you're donating through PayPal, send it as a gift, not as a goods and services, because if you send, it's defaulted to goods and services because then they get a cut. If you send it as a gift or as a donation, then I get all of your $10. Get it? And if all that is too much, go to GaryShot.com. All of those links are on the website. They will take you directly to my account on those apps. So thank you for asking. Thank you to those who have donated. By the way, those who have donated, I've made a list, and
I was just lonely, I guess.
in the credits of the album that's coming out is everybody that has donated and tipped and has helped out. It's a full page. It's 3 columns of people who have helped out and tipped since I started doing these live shows. So thank you to everybody. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do a free album for everybody, but your name is in the book.
When during sex, Vanessa.
So thank you and thank you and thank you. Another month done of getting my bills paid. What else is going on here?
Too macho and now they're too soft.
I would have thought Dream Images and Words would have been your first. I got into Dream Theater before Images and Words, and I know that there was a big time gap between Dream and Day and Images and Words, because when I heard that Dream Theater was coming out with a second album, I was first in line to get it because I wanted more of that. I loved the first album, and then they got James, and the production was bigger, the songs were grander, and then there was a brand new voice, and
Diane,
Petrucci was a monster on it.
we were supposed to go to dinner.
I just had dinner.
I don't believe this.
I don't believe this.
Maybe it's a dream. Good night, Philip.
And I have every Dream Theater album since, whether I like them or not. One of the simple Dream Theater songs. Quick story about Dream Theater. Some of you know that I've done spoofs over the years, and back in the 90s I did a spoof
We'll have a party
of Pull Me Under called Pull My Finger, and I had a cassette of it the first time that I went over to Germany. I don't know why I had it with me, but we ended up going to see Dream Theater at a club in Kissing, Germany, I think. And I had the tape on me, and we ended up meeting Portnoy,
Write the paper then, huh?
and I think the road manager after the show. That was it. And I gave the tape to Mike and said, I did a spoof for your song, I'd like you to hear it, blah, blah, blah. Many years later, I bumped into him after a show in Tampa, and I say, I don't know if you Remember me back in '94? I was with Jessica Soda. We came to one of your gigs. I gave you a tape, and before I said the name of the song, he goes, "You're the Pull My Finger guy." So Mike Portnoy knows me as the Pull My Finger guy. I'll take that. You're welcome, you're welcome. Tom Kiefer went to my high school. Really, Donna? That's awesome. There's nobody famous from my high school, not even me. Hey!
I'm supposed to report
Donna
it at my lab project.
Schultz. You gotta see, how do you pronounce it? Donna
You ought to teach me how to go to the
Schultz.
bathroom. That's the first thing you ought to do.
That's awesome. Fuel, Tonic, Doc, and Rat.
All you have to do is
Are we talking the top 5 albums, or do you want me to play any of those? I used to know some Fuel, Tonic. That if you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you'd understand. Sorry. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you'd understand how I feel this way about our love and what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes could be when she says she loves me. There's Tonic. Dokken, I know a ton of Dokken. Lights go down! Some Dokken, how about some Rat? I know a lot of drop D Rat. I can't do drop D on this one. I took the tremolo off.
Out on the streets, that's where we'll meet. You make the night, I only got the line.
But, There's 3 out of 4 for you, Donna. The Darkness. Turn the delay off. Hold on. Can't explain all the feeling that you're making me feel. My heart's in overdrive and you're behind the steering wheel. Touching you, touching me, touching you, girl, you're touching me. I believe in a thing called love. Just a little bit of my heart. The chance we can make it now. We can make it all sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love. Ooh, what's up? There's the Darkness for Rob. I've actually seen the Darkness. Oh, actually twice. And I heard of them. They became on my radar. I was doing a tour with Soto over in Europe somewhere, and they were all over
Did you read mine yet?
TV and the radio. I was like, who is this? The guy's voice in the Darkness. And came back over to the States. Nobody had heard of them yet. But I saw them play at the Clearwater Pavilion for one of those 98 Rock new band things, and I saw them at the House of Blues. The actual House of Blues show that was aired on MTV2 one summer. 2004 or something. They were fucking great live. You kick ass, Paul. Donna, Aldo Nova. Yes. Let me get the delay going. Tempo, let's see. If I could reach the pedal, then I can get the looper going. Ugh. Damn it. Ah, shit, I fucked it up. Never mind. Never mind. First concerts on my own with a friend, Aldo Nova opening up with Blue Oyster Cult.
It might be fun.
Jason's the twerp. We could have won if it weren't for him.
Haven't you ever messed up?
No.
Oh.
No. Alan Gottlieb, Dare Show went to my high school, yes. No, actually, you went to my high school. You might be older. Alan, are you a year older than me? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Danny Elfman and Oingo Boingo. The guy that wrote the theme for The Simpsons. Which I will post my new Simpsons tribute song after the show, which is called Sector 7G. And instead of, because I couldn't go, the melody that I came up with. Do me!
Get up, will you? You look like the
Poster child for birth control. Hi, Catherine Taylor.
What's your story?
Wayne Dawson, Odyssey by Yngwie, Destiny. Oh, see more. I gotta click on the thing.
Chaser, come on, will you snap into it?
Odyssey by Yngwie, good one. Destiny by Saxon. Never got into Saxon. Never got into Man of War. Def Leppard, yes. Actually, Def Leppard, the album that came onto my radar that got me into liking them was Pyromania. Crazy Nights by Kiss. I got into Kiss back in the 70s. I'm more of a 70s Kiss fan than the 80s stuff. That's just me. There's two types of people in this world. Those who like 70s Kiss and those who like 80s Kiss. Listen to the Kiss Alive following Crazy Nights and was completely hooked on Kiss and rock and metal in general. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's from Wayne Dawson. Foreigner. I'm trying to think of another Foreigner song, because every Tuesday that I get requested for Foreigner, I always end up doing and I know other ones. Maybe next Tuesday when I do the keyboard show,
Apparently, I'm not the only one.
I'll learn some Foreigner ballads. Like, I used to know some Foreigner ballads on piano. So let me think. Turn the delay back off. You're not shy, you get around, you wanna fly, but your feet on the ground, got fire in your head. You won't stop until you do it again. Sometimes I wonder, look in your eyes, maybe you're thinking of some other guy, but I know, yes I know how to treat you right. That's why you call me the middle of the night. You say it's urgent, so urgent. You say it's urgent, 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 emergency. Urgent, 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 emergency. So urgent, emergency. Uh-oh. There's some Foreigner, some different Foreigner. Hey Bubbles, come here. From Dean Rock, yes, Fragile, good one. Rush 2112, good one. That's one of the ones I went backwards on, picked up. Kiss Alive 1, excellent. I think I got into Kiss on the rock. The first Kiss album I bought was either Double Platinum or Rock and Roll Over. I remember when I went to buy Alive 2, the cover of Gene, the picture of Gene that's on the back that's full of blood. I was really scared to look at that for the longest time. Diane!
Say hello to my niece.
Say hello to my nieces.
Hey, wait a minute.
Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. That's a great one. Van Halen, 1978. The original one. Good. Good. I live my life like there's no tomorrow. All I have is still. I need a big old borrow. I'm living in a basic kills. Ooh yeah. Drinking all the Jaeger, which I'm not drinking tonight.
Can we go? I'm bored. Oh, Christ. When we just
Probably gonna drink tomorrow because it's a bike night, and I actually have a gig tomorrow.
What are we gonna do? Knock your teeth down your throat?
Easy, Miller. Your father isn't here to
back you up this time. You deserve it. So which one came first? Sammy Hagar's Can't Drive 55 or the theme for Back to School? Get lucky, I get lucky. Ooh, wanna go back to school. Hagar, back to school.
You don't get it.
Same song.
Everything I had is because of you. And because of you, I get my astronomy.
Charlie Johnson, is Under Sedation your concept album? Yes, it is.
I want the best for you.
Is that the one that I sent to you? Under Sedation started back when I was writing songs fresh out of college. And I had about 9 songs or so that I just wrote. And I realized that when I strung them in an order that they kind of formed kind of a story. So those 9 or 10 songs back in 1991 were added. New songs. I wrote a couple new ones in the 90s, and then in the 2000s, and then in the 2010s, and then I think I finished it in 2015 or so. I was like, okay,
I enjoyed reading it.
this album, this concept has been growing for 25 years or so. I need to finish it. Now I have the technology to do so. So that has been a lifelong project. I'm glad it's done, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm thankful to everybody that contributed voiceovers on it. So yes, Under Sedation is a massive project of mine, and I hope you like it. I hope that everybody listens to it. There is the special edition that I put out last year. It has all of the songs and single songs without the dialogue and sound effects, so you can just hear the songs, and it's also, you can stream, and I think you can download the experience, which is the entire thing, dialogue and sound effects, songs in order as one long track. And I think that I got the idea from Linkin Park. They did that with one of their albums. That's the Under Sedation special edition that's out there somewhere. Hello, Tom Bailey. Quick stop by enjoying this video. Thank you very much. What else is going on here? Scott Batten, Beautiful Girls. I used to... I forgot the... It's been a while. That's...
What are you going to do about it?
Something like that.
That you turned in your own?
I can't lie, Dean Martin. Yes, it is. I'm satisfied.
Bill, I'm outraged.
Well, gee whiz, Phil, I just asked about...
Where are we? Alan Gottlieb, thanks, awesome, love all your music. Is that second album available on CD? You mean the Playthings one? Yes, it is. You can only get... CD Baby has closed their online digital store because it's not generating any money anymore, which wasn't costing them to host a page for people. I don't know. So anyway, yeah. So now all of my albums are available on CD at GaryShutt.com. Links to buy the CDs are at GaryShutt.com and at PalisadeRecords.com. They both go to the same storefront page, and they get shipped from me. And the good thing about that is that CD Baby didn't, is that I actually put cards with links and stickers in there for you to do stuff with, share to people. And if you wish to donate and tip and get something in return rather than just tipping me money, go to either one of the sites, GaryShutt.com or PalisadeRecords.com, buy or download some music. That way you get some new music, I get some money, and everybody's happy. Paul Thompson, Priests. Let's go. How much fun do you want to have? I know a lot of Priests. An obvious easy one. Let's see if I can do this delay thing on this.
I can't win. They want me to take all
Watch this.
my subjects. If I don't take them, they're going to kick me out. If I take them, who knows where to take them?
I play the first one, the delay plays the second one, and then I alternate the harmony part. This is how to do Victim of Changes with one guitar. Is that right? It's too slow. Whiskey woman, don't you know that you are driving me insane? What a priest. Shooting for the star, first the speed of light. Going, gonna fall, burning bright. I'm riding, riding on the wind. Yes, I'm riding, riding on the wind. How about this?
If you fail,
See the drums behind me?
you will be expelled.
How about the intro to
The council.
crap?
Excuse me.
I can't think of it.
I missed the question.
The intro drum beat to fucking.
Well, Dr. Valdez.
I need a bigger house. Got too much shit in here. Let me see. Something like that. What song is that? I don't remember.
Discuss the foundation of global business systems. Part 1. Define and differentiate.
Racing across the heavens, training to the moon, humming like a gun. Oh, Exciter. Stand back for Exciter!
Fundamentals.
That's what that is. All right, now back to our regular scheduled program. The movie's not over yet.
And
For these Tuesday shows, I go the length of the movie.
Part 2.
You're welcome, Bob. Thank you, Catherine. Greg Moore, Steamer on Greg Billings Band stream 2 nights ago. Okay. Why did I miss that? You know, the first night that everything got shut down and everybody was going live, I saw 2 from Greg. I saw a bunch from McLean. It was like I was able to get notifications from everybody that was going live, and I watched a lot of them. And then they seem to kind of dwindle off. I know McLean's been doing Saturdays at 6 or so. I lost track of Greg. Richie Castellano was doing 1 o'clock on Sundays. And he's the guitar player. That's my reverb acting a little weird. Richie Castellano is the guitar player for Blue Oyster Cult. He goes live on Sundays at 1, and he has these backing tracks that are recorded by real guys. And up on his screen, he's got a scrolling list of songs, and then when people tip him, a little graphic pops up, and he multi-camera, studio quality sounding stuff. I don't know what he's using, but it's like he's live out of a TV studio. I highly recommend everybody watch Richie Castellano on Sundays. I think it's called Band Geek or something like that. But yeah. Don't worry, I'm putting on new strings tomorrow. Hi, Shannon. Hello, Mum.
Section 3, Part 2.
Buck. Hello, Gary.
Subset D.
Hi, Buck. I said that backwards.
The answer is...
Yes, I did play Lightning Strikes. I must be behind. Danny Veras, what's happening? Are you still working, Danny? Do you have any gigs on the beach down there in Miami? Send me a message. We need to catch up. Thank you, Mr. Steve J.O. Hello there, Denise. Ryan Riley, Van Halen little guitars. Not on this guitar. I need one where I can drop the D and have a capo, and I have neither of those accessible. that much for you. I can give you right now. Sorry, I can't do more. Brianna Franklin, what's your Venmo? In case y'all missed it, I must be behind on the feed. If you wish to donate and tip, Venmo and Cash App are both GS Rock Music. PayPal is GaryShutt@PalaceRecords.com, or go to my .com. All of the tipping information has links. You can click on the link and it'll take you directly to my thing right there. That's probably the easiest way. And keep in mind, if you're tipping through PayPal, send it as a gift, not as goods and services, because they take out a portion of goods and services. Like if you tip me $5, I'll get $4.70. Which, hey, something is something. I love you all. Doesn't matter. Kurt's asking for Train Kept Rolling. I know of the song. My first Aerosmith album was The Greatest Hits, and I'm sure it's on there. But that one obviously, and those are pretty much the two that I know. Don't expect me to sing it. Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines in my face getting clearer. Where'd I go? Gone. Anyway. Oh wait, actually, train kept rolling. Alright. Right? I think so. Which is the same as I am still living with your ghost, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. How did my reverb patch get off? Hold on. How far behind am I? You know that song, Everyone's Crazy, Michael Bolton?
Coming into your own, are you, Melon?
No.
Well, I wouldn't break my arm patting myself on the back if I were you.
All I know is, tell me how am I supposed to live without you? I'm the harm of the ball that did it all. How am I supposed to live without you?
I have to love the guy.
Hi, Jessica. Paul Thompson, Donna Fawcett, top 5. Let's see what Donna Fawcett's top 5 are. No. Go back. I don't know what I just said. See more. Okay. Donna Fawcett's top 5. 1987 Whitesnake. Yes, that's when I got into Whitesnake too. Because when I saw that video at my uncle's place, because he had cable, saw that on MTV for the first time, that's what hooked me. Crimson Thunder, Hammerfall. Never got into them, so I can't say. Hey Stupid by Alice Cooper. Seen Alice Cooper a lot. Last Command by Wasp. Good band. Never got into them either. Fallen, Evanescence. Good. Everybody loves Evanescence. That's awesome. That's a great list. Hello, Dan Schmidt. Your CD was shipped out today. You should be getting it soon. I hope you dig it. Steve Gio, Painkiller. I never learned anything off of Painkiller. The last priest I learned stuff off of was what was the one after Turbo?
You're up next, Chad.
I think that's off a Painkiller, but it's not the.
He's on my substitute
No,
roster.
that might be Turbo. No.
But,
Play Meatloaf for Donna and Tracy, please. Believe it or not, I don't know any Meatloaf. If I could put it on, then I could pick it up. But, you know what? I think maybe next Tuesday, as I drop my pick, next Tuesday when I do the A.d.d. theater with the piano, I could have the YouTube on in the background, pull up whatever song you guys are asking, and then learn it on the spot. How's that for fun? So Wayne, remind me again next Tuesday. White Lion, let's hear some Vito Bratta. Let's wait for Kurt. Wait. I never had a chance to love you. Now I only want to say I love you one more time. Back to School's on. Classic movie. I don't know a lot. I know lines from it, but I don't know a lot of lines from it. That's why I'm not doing that much from it. But wait just a moment for. Excuse me. Wait just a moment before our love will die. 'Cause I will show you loving that you won't deny. I said wait. To know the soul, so we're just gonna... before I practice that one. Yeah. Something like that. Vito's one of my all-time favorite players. He sounds a lot, to me, it sounds a lot like Eddie, and then he took Eddie and then just kind of put his own stamp on it.
To all you graduates, as you go out into the world, my advice to you is, don't go.
Thank you, Catherine. I wish I could do some more on drums, because I don't know how the drums sound on these Facebook Live things with that crappy little mic. Hi, Wendy Mako. Charlie Johnson's top 5, Dockin' Under Lock and Key, good one. I think I got into Dockin' on the one before that. What you want? Alright, movie's over. The battery warning thing just came on, so I'm going to end this shortly. For a little respect when you come on. It's a lovely shade of green, isn't it, Thornton? Yeah, if that dress had pockets, you look like a pool table. You should try my tall and fat stores. No offense. Top 5 for Charlie Johnson, Dockin' Under Lock and Key, Judas Priest, Defenders of the Faith. I think that's the one I was trying to think of. Right? I think A.d.d, Highway to Hell. Yep, that's when they came on my radar too. Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. Actually, yes. I got into Black Sabbath through the Ozzy Speak of the Devil album first. Like, I never had any of the Ozzy Sabbath albums. I had the Ozzy Speak of the Devil, which was the greatest hits, and then I had the Dio Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. That's where I got into Sabbath. And then later on, I ended up getting the cassette for Born Again with Ray Gillen singing, which killer. And I'm surprised that I haven't replaced that yet, because I haven't heard that album since the 80s. Some great scary stuff in there. Scorpions Blackout. Actually, yes, I had the Scorpions Blackout as well. The guy with the forks in his eyes. It's pudding! Hi, Ryan Raleigh, thank you. Brianna, thank you. Kirk, thank you. Dan Schmidt, thank you. Don't tell me goodbye from E19. I don't have the delay pedal setting for that one. And the PV Viper does have a delay in it, but I can't do that specific thing with it. It's... Let's try it, hold on. Suck it to me, suck it to me! No, it's close, hold on. Goes down, this goes up. Ooh, it's close, okay, here we go. That was the first song that I ever did this on, and I believe that's my trick. Like, this has been done before. It's Pink Floyd, it's Pat Travers, it's U2. They've all done that. But I don't believe anybody has. I believe that's my trick. This is Pat Travers. I stole this from him. Here's a song on the live album. I should do a top 5 Gary's favorite live albums, and definitely one of them would be the Pat Travers live Go For What You Know. A song called Stevie. That's where I stole that from. He also has a song off of the Radioactive album called Electric Detective. Delay trick is, it's one slap back at 100%, and it's the dotted 8th note of whatever your tempo is. If you're playing 16th notes, then it plays between the 1st and the 3rd. So the second track on my new album is all of that. The song is called Cytokine Storm. I did a live Facebook of it last week when before I actually laid down the tracks for it, and that's goes something like. Something like that. Where are we? I need to end this soon. Thank you for tuning in. I, believe it or not, and I hate to say it, but I kind of don't want to go back to playing the bars anymore. I've been burnt on that for a long time. There's people that are at the bar watching the game, those in the back playing the pool, those eating, the manager tells you to turn down. And doing these live feeds has just been such a relief to me. People are tuning in who want to see and want to watch, and there's a lot of people who either don't normally go out to those types of places or who can't because they live in California or Japan or England or something. All my fans that don't live here, that can't see me, get a chance to see me. I appreciate that more than anybody knows. Something by Halloween. I don't know any Halloween, but I did see them. I saw them at the Channel in Boston about 1990. It was Halloween, Grim Reaper, and Halloween, Grim Reaper, and Armored Saint. How's that for metal lineup? Paul Thompson drum sounded good. Thank you. Not bad for just kind of off the cuff going for it. Travers Boom Boom, exactly. I was a huge 70s and 80s Pat Travers fan. You guys are very, very welcome. Stone of Love. Why is there so much damn reverb? Anyway. Those crazy nights I do remember in my youth. I do recall those were the best time, most of all. Voice is starting to go. I have a gig tomorrow. I gotta save what I got for tomorrow. Live in front of actual humans, in front of bodies in close quarters. And bike night at Quaker Steak tomorrow at 6:30, which I will be doing live on Facebook. Karaoke Roulette returns Thursday at 9 o'clock. But I need to cut this short. The battery light's flashing. Thank you all so much. And before I go, I'm going to do my whale sound effect. Here comes the big mama. Captain Dimmy Whales in here. That's it. See you guys live, Facebook Live tomorrow night at 6:30, live from Quaker Steak. Thursday, back here at 9 o'clock for Karaoke Roulette. And thanks for hanging in there. Everybody be cool. Take care of yourself. Take care of somebody else. I'm getting a drink. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Share. Bye.